Hi everyone, welcome to another course announcement. Hope you're doing well this week. Thank you for your posts so far on the critical thinking discussion board. I appreciate all the input that you've written down and given each other so far. Don't forget, at the end of this module, you will have a journal that you need to have finished on your service learning situation as it is at this point. And then as well, if you can, please submit the service learning confirmation assignment. That tells me where you're doing your service learning and how you're going to keep track of your hours. So if your organization has already been chosen and is in OrgSync and is using OrgSync, just make a note of that. If it is outside of OrgSync, you will need to fill out the student-initiated service learning form and upload that to the assignment in Module 2. Just a brief comment about that. I know some of you are still working on the final place where you'll actually be doing your service learning. Perhaps you haven't heard back from the service learning organization that you want to work with yet. Perhaps you have, but you haven't fully completed that process. That's fine. The service learning confirmation assignment does not carry any points in the course, so it can't technically be a late grade. It is a necessary part of the course. It's part of the pass-fail option of this course because it's service learning designated. But if you can get that service learning confirmation assignment completed in the next couple weeks, that should be fine. It will remain open in Module 2, Part 1 for you to submit when you get it finally complete. Coming up in Module 2, Part 2, we're going to be talking about the research aspect of our capstone assignment. For the capstone assignment, whether you do a project for your service learning or you do direct service learning hours, there is a research component for either one of those. So if you did choose a project or you're planning to do that, the project itself should be something that you can research best practices for, that you can identify the best ways of implementing that or creating that project, some aspect of your project that you can support through academic research. And then, of course, if you're doing direct service learning and you choose a topic that's related to your service learning that you can research and present findings to in an academic paper to your service learning organization, of course, that does also include some research. So in this module, we're going to be talking about the different ways that we've figured out in our upper divisional work to do effective brainstorming and topic formation, also thesis writing, thesis statement writing. So in this module, you'll be kind of brainstorming with each other, kind of helping one another think through that process. Maybe you're not sure what your topic might be or how your project is researchable. This would be a good time to bring those ideas out, ask each other what kind of ideas that they might have, and so hopefully by the end of the discussion board that's coming up in the next module, we'll have clear answers to those questions. There is some research methods, resources you need to go through, and there is actually a quiz over those as well by the end of next module. And then finally, the capstone assignment timeline that we started work on in the last module section will be due at the end of Module 2, Part 2, so the one that opens tomorrow. So by the Sunday after next, that assignment will be due, and again, use that as a way to kind of plan your activities over the semester, and that will also be used by me just to see where you're at in your service learning at this point. Hopefully you've got a much better idea or have even started your service learning hours by now. If you have any questions about any of that, please contact your section instructor. Vicki and I are always happy to answer your questions that you do have, and I know a couple of you have even come in this week to talk with us. Thank you. It's good to meet you in person. If you have further issues or problems with finding a service learning partner, please let us know about that too. As usual, email is a great way to get a hold of us, or you can try calling, but if we don't hear from you, we will definitely see you online. Thanks.